Good evening, welcome to Viewpoint. I'm Zakir Jacob. Rahul Gandhi came out today and said, it is July, where are the vaccines? And this comes just a day after India recorded a record 11 crore vaccinations in the month of June. In fact, if you compare from April to May to June, the vaccination curve has been in an ascendant trajectory. Those are the facts on the ground. So, is Rahul Gandhi and the opposition, are they politicizing this just for the sake of it? Or is the actual pace of vaccination on the ground much lower compared to what the government is promising? That's what we'll debate tonight on Viewpoint. But first, the story.
A day after the centre declared that it will be supplying 12 crore vaccine doses in July, one tweet by Congress MP Rahul Gandhi has sparked a political storm. Rahul Gandhi, who has been a vocal critic of the centre's vaccination policy, claimed July has come, but the vaccine has not arrived. Minutes later came a stinging response from the Health Minister himself. Dr. Harsh Vardhan, who has anyway been on a tirade against the opposition over what he calls irresponsible statements, accused Rahul Gandhi of being arrogant and ignorant.
जनवरी आया, फरवरी आया, मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई आया, लेकिन सद्बुद्धि कब आएगी आप में? ये नफरत का मोतियाबिंद जो आपको हो रखा है, ये आपको सत्य से दूर क्यों कर देता है?
Supply of vaccine doses remains a flashpoint between the opposition states and the centre. Some states continue to close vaccination centres due to a lack of doses.
Everybody is concerned about the vaccination, where this government is totally failed. We are all for vaccination. We are talking to our people for a vaccination camp. We are also pressurizing the people to go and take vaccination. But lack of vaccines are there. Who should be blamed? This is the real thing Rahul Gandhi is focusing.
But the centre has repeatedly said that there are enough doses available and has blamed states for vaccine wastage.
34 करोड़ लोगों को वैक्सीनेट कर चुके हैं सिंगल डोज से, तो आप ये देखिए कि यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स की पूरी पॉपुलेशन से अधिक हम लोग उतनी डोजेज इस देश में अब तक प्रोवाइड कर चुके हैं.
The centre says all eligible beneficiaries in the country will be vaccinated by the end of the year, for which 135 crore doses will be made available. But political bickering aside, will we be able to achieve the goal of vaccinating all by December?
All right, on the talking point, Neeti Jain, spokesperson of the BJP, will be joined by Dr. Gurdeep Singh Sapal, spokesperson of the Congress Party. Also, Somnath Sarkar. Dr. Somnath Sarkar is a consultant oncologist, also with the Naturalist Doctors Association of India. And Dr. Arijit Mohapatra is director of the Jagannath Hospital in Bhubaneswar. He'll be joining us as well. Let me start with you, Neeti. So, Rahul Gandhi coming out and asking, it's July, but where are the vaccines? Why do you believe he's politicizing for the sake of politicizing? Because if you look at as a percentage of the population who've been twice vaccinated, only about 5% of our population have been twice vaccinated.
You know, I think the answer needs to come from Congress about why they are politicizing it. If you look at it on percentage basis, obviously the population of the country is huge, and the numbers, the absolute numbers, we have surpassed the US, all the other first world countries that had started before us. We have vaccinated more people than they have in a limited time frame. And the way we are going month by month, like you just said, every month we are increasing the number of people that are being vaccinated. The vaccination supply has been told to the states. The centre is taking care of that entire thing. So what else could be the reason for Rahul Gandhi to wake up every morning and to make an issue about something that needs to be actually praised rather than spoken against about?
Let me ask Dr. Sapal, you know, if you look at the vaccine curve over the last 3 months, in April we did about 8 crores, in May we did about 6.5, almost 7 crores. In June we've done 11 crores, which is the highest since the vaccination began. And a day after that, for Mr. Gandhi to come out and tweet, where are the vaccines? You know, either he's just politicizing for the sake of it, or he is not acknowledging the facts on the ground. 11 crores in a month is a world record.
I will not respond to what BJP trolls and troll ministers are tweeting today. Let us stick to facts and what the BJP government has said in Supreme Court. Just a week back, that was on 27th of June, they had given a detailed schedule to Supreme Court and said that in July month, we will have 51.6 crore total vaccines. What is the data today? Today is 33.5 crore. And the availability schedule for next 30 days given by government today is 12 crore, which is 45 crore. So within 6 days, the government has lied to Supreme Court. From 51.6 crore commitment, it is only giving a plan of 45 crore. Second part, yesterday, the health minister of this country gave a statement that in July, the country will have 12 crore vaccines in non-private sector, the government sector. And today they have given a detailed schedule state by state, and it comes to 9 crore. Within 24 hours, the health minister of this country lies to the country. 12 crore is with 3 crore private and 9 crore to the government sector. So who is responsible for this?
But Mr. Sapal Saab, you know, if you look at the trajectory, let's look at the trajectory. Let's look at the trajectory from April. No, sir, one second. No, April we did 6 crores, May we did 8 crores, June we are doing 11 crores, and admittedly by the figures that you just mentioned, July we'll be doing 12 crores.
No.
So our curve is only ascending.
Zaka, you don't pick up statistics piece by piece. What did the government say to Supreme Court in May? That in July, Covaxin will give 10 to 12 crore vaccines and Covishield will give 10 crore vaccines, which makes it 22 crore. And the schedule given today is of 9 crore. Who is responsible for this? It is not how much we have done. Question is how much we have not done. You remember polio? Every 6 months there was a polio vaccine.
Let me ask Niti Jain. Niti Jain, quick response to that. What Mr. Sapal is saying, and I think he has a point. What you have promised in the public domain, and what you've promised to the Supreme Court, you're not able to meet that target. Niti, quick response, please.
Okay, so Zaka, this is Congress being an ostrich. What they're saying is, please don't see what has happened, what we have achieved as a country.
No, but let's look at.
So let me talk. We did say it to the Supreme Court, but there are other vaccines that were supposed to come. It is dependent on a lot of other factors. It is dependent on the supply side. It is dependent on the production side. What you are talking about is a projection that was given by the government. We're still committed that by the year end, every citizen of this country that is eligible for vaccine, we are trying very hard to get that going, and we are succeeding to a certain extent in doing that as well. But what you are saying is that let's not even think about how much we have succeeded, how much we have gone.
I need to respond to this. Yeah,
no, give me 10 seconds because I also need to go to the doctors. The doctors are patiently waiting, sir, please, with your permission. Let me go to Dr. Sarkar and Dr. Mohammed. I'll come back to you, Mr. Sapal. I'll come back to you. I'll give you adequate opportunity to respond. But let me ask Dr. Sarkar. Dr. Sarkar, what is the reality on the ground? Now, just a few days back, I think earlier this week, the government also put out a circular saying that we want to keep an account of what the private sector hospitals are doing. Right now, it's 75% central government and 25% private hospitals. But even in the private hospitals, because of all of these cases that have come to light in Kolkata, in Mumbai, etc., government wants to keep a tab on what is happening in the private hospitals as well. The question I want to ask you is, what is the reality on the ground from your experience in your hospital, in hospitals around you, when you speak to your colleagues? Has the pace of vaccination increased in the last month compared to the month before, or has it come down?
There is no doubt about it. The vaccination pace has really picked up. There is no doubt about it. So, but what is really important is that we started a bit very slowly. We were a slow starter. I know there are few aspects. This is not the time, I tell you, to get things politicalized. We have to be honest about it. Even if the opposition has to be very honest about it, they have to behave like a proper political opposition. They should have to be very responsible about their role. So opposition has got a very great role to play, but not to divert people from the basic point of vaccinate. One thing I must say, is not a very small country. Even it's a huge country. We have our limitations, but to be very frank with you, there are certain things really to discuss and criticize, and that should be positive criticism. No? we should come forward. Yes, we were really a very slow starter. But that time, I think we could have opened up the door a bit little, only not depending on these two Indian vaccines. When whole of the world were giving this Pfizer, Moderna, they started very fast. We could have started, and parallelly we could have started the trial of Indian trial as well. Yes, there are certain issues of litigation, who will pay the problems, but still I believe then immediately when we started the vaccination,
we could have had more vaccines in the mix. Let me ask Dr. Mohapatra. You know, be that as it may, and I agree with Dr. Sarkar, the pace has been increasing, no doubt about it. We were slow to start off, but even at this breakneck pace, which is 11 crores in June, let's assume we do 12 crores in July. Even if we are going at 12 to 15 crores every month, it will still take another 6 months to vaccinate, at least once vaccinate all the 90 to 100 crore adult population in this country. And then to twice vaccinate them, it'll take another 6 months. So basically, you're looking at another whole year, perhaps, at the very least, to twice vaccinate the entire adult population in the country. Dr. Mohapatra.
Yeah, very good evening to all. So you are very right. If we go at the current pace, it will take almost about a year. But what I would say, if you see over last 3 months, we have picked up. We have picked up and we have almost reached quite a good pace. But still, I would say that we will vaccinate more and more. So it is a time that we are fighting an invisible enemy, an invisible war, and against an invisible opponent. It is not a time to fight among us. Be it the government, be it the opposition, be it the general public, the media, the healthcare professionals, whoever. We all have to unite together, make a policy to scale up our vaccines. Not only Indian vaccines, as Dr. Sarkar already told, we have to see to it that when other countries like smaller or developing countries like Philippines can take Pfizer and Moderna vaccine, we can also take, and there could be a equitable and there could be a amicable policy decision towards it. So we all have to work unitedly to reach about it. And another thing I'll tell that about the acceptance of the Indian vaccines in the world scenario. If you have seen that yesterday there was neither Covaxin nor Covishield was allowed or accepted by European countries, and even WHO has not accepted the Covaxin. And if you see, the Covishield is the same vaccine produced by the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine produced in India by Serum Institute. Whereas the same AstraZeneca vaccine, which is produced by
I just want to update, Doctor. I just want to update on that. I think now 10 countries, if my count is right, 10 countries in the European Union have agreed to recognize Covishield. Yeah.
Exactly, that is what I'm saying. That when to start with, it should have been. So, but they took time with pressure from the Indian government or otherwise. Now 10 countries have accepted. So it is the role of the WHO. If you read the charter of United Nations or WHO, that they have a charter that they have to do an unequal, that should not be an unequal development in different countries. So for a promotion of health and control of disease, especially communicable disease, which is a common danger to the world. And
all right, got it. Let me go back to the political spokespersons. Let me go back to Mr. Sapal. You wanted to make a point, Mr. Sapal. Yes.
I want to make a point. This assertion that we started slowly and picked up is wrong. By the government data, in April, we did 29.96 lakh people per day. In May, it came down to 19.69. It came down. In June, the target was 85 lakh per day, and we have done 39.89 lakh. From 85 lakh target was there, we did 39.89. This is the government's performance. Number two, it is not politicizing. Yesterday, government gave out a data that CoWIN app had 100 billion hits. That is 10,000 crore people have tried on COVID app for vaccine. Who are these 10,000 crore? We don't have a population of 10,000 crore. People are struggling to get this vaccine. Vaccines are not available. Don't look at what is available. Look at what was promised to Supreme Court, what was the plan of government to save the people, the life of people. They have not been able to meet that plan. What
No, but
Congress
Mr.
party is
Sapal,
doing
Mr. Sapal,
simply-
you will
but Congress
agree
party,
that
see,
if
this
you
is
look at the
the chief minister,
trajectory,
the chief
at least will you
minister,
admit that if you look at the sir, will you look at the trajectory? In April we did 6 crores, in May we did 8 crores, in June we're doing 11 crores, and admittedly, even by the government's estimate, if we do 12 crores in July, the trajectory, the pace of vaccination is picking up every single month. Will you at least concede that much?
April it was higher, Zaka. It was not 6 crore. It was 29.69 lakh per day, which is around 8.5 crore.
If you heard the health ministry briefing, you would know he mentioned it today or yesterday. He mentioned it that it came down because of the policy change that the states had started procuring the vaccines themselves. It was for this reason that it mildly came down. No, you can be sorry as much as you want.
I'll tell you, it came down because
the other
government
point that you're trying to make is that Congress, not you personally, but Congress is simply coming up, questioning the government for no reason at all. You have heard the 2 doctors, you have heard the entire country, so to say. The media is supportive. The health department and the health institutions are supportive of how this is going. The least you can do is not waste. You need to question your own state government.
But there is the concern. There is the concern, Niti Jain, there is still the concern that even at this scorching pace of 12 crore, assuming even if we do 15 crores a month, we'll take 1 whole year to vaccinate, twice vaccinate the entire population. And in that 1 whole year, we could have a 3rd wave, 4th wave, God knows.
No, let me come. The point is that
this is a government projection, ma'am. Ma'am, this is a government's projection.
Once we start getting the vaccinations, once we start getting the vaccines, it will go up even further. Why do you think that it is not going to pick up pace even more?
All right, we'll see. We'll see if the government keeps its word. Final 30 seconds, Mr. Sapal, I got to wrap up. Final 30 seconds.
This is not projection. This was a plan given by government. Plan is based on facts. And it has failed not because of the change in policy. Please. It has changed because the government said that Covaxin will give 10 to 4 crores. And Covaxin supply is slow. Instead of 10 crores, you got only 1 crore.
It is being wasted the most in your states. Why? Please give me that answer.
That's the wrong data.
Why is it that you
ask your health minister. Please ask your health minister. You are speaking a wrong data.
You were the responsible.
No. So Mr. Sapal, can you respond to that? The vaccine wastage that happened in Rajasthan, the selling of vaccines to private hospitals that happened in Punjab, that was cited today by the health minister and by the government spokespersons. Can you respond to that, sir?
Vaccine wastage in Rajasthan.
No, Niti, I've asked him the question. Let him respond, please. Niti, you don't have to ask it again.
In Chhattisgarh is 0.8%, Rajasthan is 2.3%, which is half of the national average. The data given planted in media 2 months back was because that day COVID app was not working and data was not updated in time. BJP keeps on repeating that lie. Let the health minister give data today.
Sir, there were
I'm calling it time. I'm calling it time on the debate. I want to thank Niti Jain, Gurdeep Sapal, both the doctors, Dr. Sarkar and Dr. Mahapatra. I'll only say this, that we need to keep the big picture in mind. And the big picture is this, that the pace of vaccination is picking up month on month, and that's a good sign. But even at this pace, we need to double down. We really need to double down because it's going to take, like I said, at least till the end of the year to once vaccinate the entire population and at least till the middle of next year to twice vaccinate the entire population, which is when we hopefully will have some degree of immunity against this disease. Meanwhile,